guys, Charles from the Shoe Spotter here, and this is my take 2 of doing this. My first one I did was bad. It's gonna be a rant about getting yelled at. No, I can't stand getting yelled at. It does my head in. Pardon me. Had dinner. It's gonna be a rant about getting yelled at. Now, I can't stand getting yelled at. It puts me in a bad mood. It makes me feel like an idiot. Makes me feel daft. And other stuff. And I suffer from Asperger's syndrome, guys, and I get pretty offended when people shout at me and yell at me. It does my head in. I've got some stories. It's nothing. It's not much to rant about, but I will tell you some stories of when I got yelled at. Anyways, I remember when I was in food and cookery class, and this teacher's yelled at me a lot. I remember some of them. My food and cookery teacher, we were doing a practical. A food practical, and we were making this certain dish or whatever. It was a cake dish. I'm not sure. It was a dessert. It was a dessert dish, right? This is a dessert, and I don't know what it's called. It doesn't really matter. We were making that, and I fucked up. But hey, it's just part of learning. If you learn how to make new things, it's just part of learning. It's okay if you fail. It's totally normal. Everyone does it. Everyone fucks up. But I went to my teacher to tell her what have I been doing wrong. I need to know what am I doing wrong. You know, it's just part of learning, right? And it doesn't look what it looked like in the recipe. It was mine's like I think the mixture I made was runny. It's meant to be thick. But I made it runny. And then the teacher, she exploded. She yelled at me. She's like, "You overdone it! You overdone it!" That's what she went. Like that. She's like, and she started yelling at me. And something else. Oh, that pissed me off. And everyone's looking at me. Everyone's laughing. Some people are laughing. Some people are giggling. I've seen people sniggering like this. Like that. Oh god, I feel like running towards them and punching them in the face. But no, if I did that, bruv, I'll be put in detention or get excluded. Oh, that pissed me off. Oh, like seriously, I fucked up, okay? I fucked up. Okay? I've never made this dish before. I'm not a good cook, okay? I'm not a good cook. I'm being serious. I'm not really a good cook. But I fucked up. Okay, there's no point. You don't need to yell at me for that. God, stop. Oh, she was a bitch. Can't stand that teacher. I'm glad. I've passed it. I'm glad, but I'm not doing that shit again. Fuck it. I hate food and cookery. God, why can't we just have a nice teacher? You know, have a nice teacher. Like, why can't we just have Gordon Ramsay to be our teacher? You know what I mean? Rather than have her. God, she pisses me off. Anyway, if Gordon Ramsay was a teacher, oh my god, that would make my day. I like Kitchen Nightmares, Hell's Kitchen. I like watching his videos. It's really cool. He's a cool dude. Anyways, next story. I remember I was in year 4. This was 2010. This was when we were learning. This was 2010. I know it's 2010 because this was like the day when after the Eyjafjallajökull volcano in Iceland, which erupted. You know that volcano that caused air traffic. You know that bans all the airports, makes the airplanes stop flying, and all the ash brought to Europe. You know that story. You know that thing. It was all over the news. Yeah, today is the 10th year anniversary of the eruption. But anyways, yeah, it was 2010. This was like before the World Cup, and I was in year 4, and one of the kids was making doing something silly and whatever, and the teacher's like, "Who's doing that?" And everyone's like, and out of nowhere, I said the student's name. I'm not gonna tell you the real student's name for obvious reasons. But let's just call him Johnson, okay? Johnson. I just said, Johnson. And Johnson went, no, it's not me. What are you talking about? What are you on about? It's not me. Miss. And he started to snake. He started being a snake to me. So saying, miss. And the teacher went, well, who said Johnson? And everyone went, they all pointed at me like this. Tyrese, he's done it. And then she went, Tyrese, stop it! Oh, that pissed me off. Oh, God. Woo, that pissed me off. Oh, I remember. I feel like taking the ruler. I was holding the ruler too. I feel like taking the ruler and breaking it in half and throwing it at her face. I feel like doing that. Oh, luckily I didn't. If I did that, she'll probably call my parents. I'll probably get a spanking or whatever. But nah. I kept my cool. I put the ruler down. And I just started like, oh God, just put my head on the desk and shit. Oh, that pissed me off. I feel like crying. I feel like crying. That pissed me off. That pissed me off so bad. I remember I was in football practice. This has happened to me when I was in year 4, 5. No, year 6. When I was in year 6, I remember I was at football practice, with my mates, and I got yelled at so many times on that game. I remember we were doing. We were in line or whatever, sitting on the pitch, listening to our teacher doing the instructions. We're playing against the team, and I remember I was talking to this one kid next to me. Wasn't talking that conversational level, but sort of like a whisper, like that tone. And then my coach saw me yelling at me. He's like, Tyrese, you listen. Oh, that pissed me off. Oh God. That I felt like crying. My eyes are filled with tears. I was fighting the tears. I remember some kids were looking at me. They saw my tears. Looked like I was gonna cry. I was hard to hold the tears and stuff. And then when the bell went, I just was bawling, tearing up. And I remember when I was in year 8. Oh God, year 8 was terrible. I hate the day. I hate all the things to me when I was in year 8. So much shit, so much rude shit, and got yelled at so many times when I was in year 8. Anyways, I was in food and cookery class with the same teacher that yelled at me. And I was at my desk or whatever. I was at my desk and we were turning paper. We were putting all our stuff away. And you have to put it in chronological order. It's basically from September to November, from September to October to November, December, January, February, March, and so on, all the way to July. And we had to do it like that. Now, I obviously didn't know at the time. I did not know at the time. And I did not know. And she hasn't told us. And then as she looked all over the tables to make sure all the kids are doing as they're told, put the work in the folders, she looked at me first. And she yelled at me. I forgot what she said. I don't know what she said. She started yelling at me, telling me to put it in order and order and order. Oh God, that angered me so much. It pissed me off. Oh, I feel like flipping the table and shit. Oh God. I remember holding the tears. Everyone has to go to the next lesson. I have to stay behind. She started yelling at me and stuff. Oh God, I remember going to my next period, which is maths. Went to my maths lesson, and I was like, oh God, I was like at the table, tearing up, tears going down my eyes. My maths teacher saw me crying, and he's like, and he looks at me. He's like, Tyrus, are you okay? Why are you crying? And I have to go to the office and stuff. I'm like, oh god, I'm not gonna cry now. I'm feeling very emotional. That really angered me. Woo, wow, I'm feeling, guys, I'm not kidding you right now. I'm starting to tear up because it shows me how much the impact it touched me. It touched me right there. Oh god. Oh lord. Oh wow. I remember I was crying my eyes out when I went to the office. Crying my eyes out. My assistant teacher was there because I was in special education and I got Asperger's, and I was crying. And my teacher's like, okay, don't panic. She didn't tell me why I was crying. She didn't tell me why. But she was like, okay, Taurus, calm down, relax, it's okay. Don't worry, don't panic, don't cry. But, oh wow, all right, let me move on because I'm starting to tear up, guys. Wow. It just shows you, wow, man. This is the first time, guys, you saw me like cry on camera, like on film. It shows me how this is so, wow, woo, wow. That teacher, yeah, that food teacher, she's a bitch. She was a bitch to me. Can't stand her. Wow. And she made me cry the other times, you know. She makes me cry when she yells at me. Oh god, I was crying and stuff. My teacher. Oh, it feels, and everyone heard me. They thought I was having like having an asthma attack or something. They thought that I have asthma, which I don't have asthma, but it sounds like I was having an asthma attack. But nah, it says to me, okay, Taurus, calm down, relax. They gave me a glass of water and stuff. They didn't take me home or anything, but I had to sit there until the bell went. Oh wow, I'm still crying. I'm not crying, I'm just like tearing up a little bit. Now let's move on. I don't want to make you guys cry. This is the first time you saw me cry on camera. Wow. Anyways, is that all of them? Oh yeah, and I hate when people talk to me with an attitude as well. You know, like, I don't yell, but they talk to me with a bad attitude. I can't stand that either. I can't stand it. God, I hate getting yelled at. That one was a heavy one. Yeah, I remembered it so well. Oh, I was crying my eyes out. I couldn't go back to class because I was still crying. It took me a long time to calm down. It took me like a whole hour, I think. It took me a long time to calm down. Jeez. I was like tearing up and tearing. Another time, I remember when I was in PE class, I can't remember what year I was in. I was in PE class. I think I was in year 8. I think I'm somewhere in year 8. And I remember when I was in PE class and we were running around the gymnasium, and we were running around the gymnasium and this it was like it wasn't like in a circle. It was like we were scattered all over the place. And what happened was I accidentally bumped into this kid. By accident, alright? It was an accident. I wasn't looking where I was going. I was not looking where I was going. Bumped into him by accident, and I said to him, "Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry if I bumped into you." And he yelled at me at the top of his lungs, "Fucking watch me fucking going back!" Ah! I was like, "Whoa, okay, chill. Calm yourself. You know, you don't have to yell at me at the top of your lungs. It was an accident. I wasn't looking where I was going. You know, idiot. God. Don't yell at me at the top of my lungs. Accept my apology, bro." Oh, that pissed me off. You know, I can't stand it. Anyways, I think that's all the stories I know about getting yelled at. I hate getting yelled at. Now, a lot of you guys are going to call me like a pussy or a wuss or whatever. Or a pansy and stuff. Call me to grow up. But hey, it's just me. I just don't like getting yelled at, you know. I hate getting yelled at. So don't go onto my comment. Don't go onto my Twitter and go saying, oh, you need to man up, Tyrese. You're 18 years old. You need to man up. You know, stop being such a kid. You know, just grow up, yeah. No one likes getting yelled at, but just deal with it. Move on. No, fuck off, bro. Fuck off. If you don't like this video, jog on. Right? Leave me alone. Don't write stupid comments. And don't say that onto my Twitter either. You know, I get loads of hate when I make rants. Not all the time, but some hate. But anyways, I just normally just delete the comments. But anyways, that's the end of my rant. Really, it's not. It's a bit odd, really, because I didn't really talk that much. I just keep stuttering. I keep not stuttering, but pausing. And I actually cried a little bit on camera. I did cry a little bit because of that story I told you back in 2014 when I was in year 8. Yeah. Oh God. Ooh. I remember when my dad yelled at me several times. I'm not going to talk about that now because I'm just not in the mood for that. I don't want him to see that video and talk crap about him. I don't want to do that. He yelled at me a lot, but I'm not going to tell you guys in this video. And also my own siblings yell at me sometimes as well. I don't like that either. I feel like taking their heads and conk their heads together, but no. I'll go to prison for that, for assault. Right, Mimi? Want to say hi to my fans? Come on. Alright, don't cry. It's my cat, guys. Want to say hi to the audience? Say hi. It's my cat, Millie. Want to say hi? Yeah, when I get upset, my cat makes me happy. I love my cat, Millie. Yeah. Anyway, guys, see you guys later. Bye.